Have you ever woken up feeling weaker, even though you didn't do anything wrong the night before? You're not imagining it. After age 60, we can lose up to 8% of our muscle every decade. But here's the surprising part. Most of that muscle loss doesn't happen while you're moving. It happens while you sleep. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at using the protein we eat. So when you go to bed without the right nutrients, your body quietly starts breaking down your own muscle tissue just to get through the night. This process is called catabolism. And if you're over 60, it hits harder and faster than most people realize. According to the journal Current Opinion in Clinical Nutrition and Metabolic Care, older adults actually need more protein than younger adults to maintain strength and muscle health. Not less. That might sound surprising, but it's true. Now here's the good news. One small change to your nighttime routine, just one smart food choice before bed, can protect your muscles, help your body recover overnight, and let you wake up stronger, not stiffer. Welcome to Elderly Strength. I'm Dr. Benjamin Carter. For over 30 years, I've helped older adults stay strong, mobile, and confident without extreme diets, heavy workouts, or expensive supplements. In today's episode, I'll guide you through 8 powerful bedtime foods. I've ranked them from helpful to truly life-changing. Each one is backed by science and made for real life. And whatever you do, don't skip number 1. It's a muscle-saving combo most people overlook, and it might already be in your pantry. If you enjoy these kinds of simple, science-based tips, type 1 in the comments. If there's something I can do better, just type 0. And if you want more support, don't forget to follow the show and stay tuned. Try one of these foods tonight and see how you feel tomorrow. Just one. Your body will notice. Now get comfortable. Let's begin with number 8. Let's start this list with something simple. Something warm, comforting, and quietly powerful. Warm milk with turmeric. Now I know it might sound old-fashioned, but don't be fooled. For older adults, especially after age 60, this bedtime drink can be a real game changer. Here's the truth. As we get older, inflammation increases, sleep becomes lighter, and muscle soreness lasts longer. That combination slows recovery and makes it harder to stay strong. But this drink targets all 3 problems at once. The milk gives your body casein protein. That's a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles gradually while you sleep. It also provides calcium for your bones and tryptophan, an amino acid that helps you feel relaxed and sleepy. Calcium also helps your brain trigger the natural release of melatonin at night, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. Then comes the golden ingredient, turmeric. It contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. But there's a trick to getting it right. Curcumin doesn't absorb well on its own. You need a pinch of black pepper. That tiny addition can increase its absorption by up to 2,000%. That's not folklore. That's science. One of my clients, Edna, she's 73, had trouble sleeping and woke up stiff every morning. We added this drink to her routine. 2 weeks later, she was sleeping more deeply and walking more easily. Here's how you can try it. Warm up 1 cup of fortified milk. That means milk with extra vitamin D and calcium. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium more effectively, especially important if you don't get much sun exposure. If you prefer, use almond or oat milk. Just make sure it's fortified too. Stir in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and a little honey if you like. Sip it slowly, about 30 minutes before bed. Avoid heavy cream or sugar. That can undo the benefits. I use this drink myself when I've had a long day. It's calming, gentle, and surprisingly effective. It's not just warm milk. It's a healing ritual, a quiet helper, a way to give your muscles what they need while you rest. Let's move on to something that might surprise you, because it usually brings to mind weightlifters and gym bags. But believe me, whey protein shakes aren't just for bodybuilders. They're for anyone over 60 who wants to keep their strength, mobility, and confidence. Here's what many people don't realize. After age 60, your body becomes less responsive to protein. Even if you eat enough during the day, your muscles may not hear the message to grow. That's called anabolic resistance. It means you need more high-quality protein, timed right, to get the same effect you had in your younger years. Whey protein is rich in leucine, an amino acid that flips the muscle-building switch in your body. Think of leucine like a green light. It tells your muscles it's time to repair and grow, and Whey delivers it fast and efficiently, especially if you've had a light dinner or skipped protein in the evening. A study published in 2021 in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested older adults who drank 40 grams of whey protein before bed. The result? A 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, even without any exercise. Imagine what could happen if you added a short daily walk or light resistance training. Here's how to do it right. Mix 1 scoop of whey isolate, that's the form that's easiest to digest, with water or unsweetened almond milk. Read the label carefully. Look for a product with less than 3 grams of sugar per serving and no artificial sweeteners. You can blend in half a banana or a dash of cinnamon if you want a little flavor. Just make sure you're not using one of those sugary, mass gainer shakes. They often come loaded with things your body doesn't need, especially before bed. If you've got a sensitive stomach, whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey is your best bet. It digests quickly and is less likely to cause bloating. And if you have kidney issues, speak with your doctor before adding any high-protein supplement. It's always better to check first. One of the biggest myths I hear from older adults is this: protein shakes are for young people at the gym. That couldn't be further from the truth. After 60, your body actually needs high-quality protein more than ever, just to hold on to the strength you already have. Personally, I've seen it change lives. One of my patients, George, was struggling with balance and energy. We added a nighttime protein shake, and in just 3 weeks, he reported fewer aches and more pep in his step the next morning. So shake it, sip it, sleep on it, and let your body rebuild, quietly, powerfully, while you rest. Now, if you've never thought of a juice helping your muscles, it's time to rethink your bedtime habits. Let's talk about Tart cherry juice, that little red drink that's doing big things while you sleep. Here's why it matters more than ever after 60. As we age, inflammation tends to rise. Our joints get cranky, muscles stay sore longer, and sleep isn't as deep as it used to be. That's a tough combo because poor sleep means less muscle recovery, and that can speed up age-related muscle loss. But here's where Tart cherry juice steps in. It's naturally rich in melatonin, the hormone your brain releases to help you sleep. Plus, it contains anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants that reduce muscle soreness and fight inflammation. Think of it as a 2-in-1, better sleep and better recovery. A 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition tracked adults over 50 who drank Tart cherry juice before bed. The result? Within a few weeks, they had 33% less muscle soreness and significantly better sleep quality, and they didn't change anything else in their routine. I recommended this to my client, Diane, 68. She had restless legs, slept lightly, and always woke up achy. After about 10 days of drinking Tart cherry juice each night, she started sleeping through the night and felt looser in the mornings. Here's how to do it right. Look for 100% Tart cherry juice, unsweetened, not sweet cherry, not a fruit cocktail blend, just Tart cherry. Drink about 4 to 6 ounces, 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If the taste is too strong, dilute it with a bit of cold water or add a small splash of lemon juice for a refreshing kick. And don't worry, it's not supposed to taste like candy. Sure, it's not winning any dessert awards, but your muscles don't care. They just want that Tart power. Now, a quick note, this isn't a cure-all, but it is a gentle, natural way to support deeper rest and better muscle healing. And best of all, it's easy. No prep, no pills, just pour and sip. This little glass might just be your best sleep yet. Let's move on to something incredibly small, but surprisingly powerful. I'm talking about almond butter, a quiet little champion when it comes to overnight muscle support. After 60, one issue I see again and again is poor sleep caused by blood sugar dips or those stubborn nighttime leg cramps. That restless feeling can stop your muscles from getting the deep rest they need. But almond butter has a unique way of helping. This creamy spread is packed with healthy fats that digest slowly. That means more stable energy levels through the night. No sugar crashes, no wake-ups from feeling jittery or hungry. But here's the real hero, magnesium. It supports more than 300 enzymes in your body, including the ones that help your muscles relax, repair, and reset after a long day. One of my clients, Joe, he's 72, used to wake up almost every night with leg cramps. He also had prediabetes, and just 1 tablespoon of almond butter before bed helped him sleep better and stabilize his blood sugar. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night and waking up more refreshed. Sometimes the solution really is that simple. Here's how to use it. Take 1 tablespoon of natural almond butter, no added sugar or hydrogenated oils. You can eat it straight or spread it on a slice of whole grain toast, a few apple slices, or even oat crackers. It's a no-fuss bedtime boost. If you've ever dealt with indigestion or gallbladder issues, start very gently. Half a tablespoon is enough to test how your body responds. A quick reminder, don't pair it with sugary cookies or processed crackers. That just spikes your blood sugar and wipes out the benefit. Now, personally, I like mine with a cup of evening tea. It's simple, comforting, and I've seen it make a big difference in my patients' lives, especially those who say, I'm not hungry, but I don't want to wake up weak. It may be small, but it protects your muscles all night long. It's like muscle insurance in a spoon. And if you're still here with us, thank you. That already means you care about your health. If this video has helped you in any way so far, just drop a number 2 in the comments below. That's our little way of knowing you're still with us and that we're walking this journey together. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button and the little bell icon. That way you won't miss the next simple habit or small tip that could help you feel stronger, steadier, and more free day by day. Now let's move to one of the easiest, creamiest ways to help your muscles and your gut while you sleep. I'm talking about Greek yogurt. This one might surprise you because it's not just a healthy snack. For older adults, it's a smart, science-backed way to nourish your body overnight. After 60, your gut doesn't absorb nutrients as efficiently as it used to. That's a big deal because even if you eat well, your body might not be using what you give it. And this is where Greek yogurt really shines. It gives you casein protein, which digests slowly through the night, calcium for bones and muscle function, and probiotics, the friendly bacteria that support digestion and reduce inflammation, a major cause of muscle breakdown and aging. In fact, a study in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who ate high-protein Greek yogurt before bed showed a 26% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. They also reported feeling more energetic in the morning. That's real measurable impact from a simple snack. One of my clients, Margaret, age 66, used to complain about morning stiffness. She had even tried light sleep medications before, but Greek yogurt helped her feel a difference in a much more natural way. We added half a cup of Greek yogurt to her nighttime routine with a few blueberries and a dash of cinnamon. 2 weeks later, she told me, my mornings feel completely different now. Here's how to make it work. Go for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, about half a cup, 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you want flavor, add fresh berries, a teaspoon of chia seeds, or even a little vanilla extract. Just avoid flavored yogurts. They're loaded with sugar and spike your insulin, which you don't want before sleep. Personally, I love how Greek yogurt multitasks: muscle repair, gut health, and even better sleep quality in one small bowl. Spoon in the strength. Sleep it in overnight. Now here's a classic that's making a quiet comeback. Cottage cheese. Some might call it old school, but when it comes to overnight recovery, your muscles call it magic. After 60, maintaining lean muscle isn't just about what you do during the day. It's also about what you feed your body at night. That's where cottage cheese shines. It's packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and delivers a steady stream of amino acids for hours. That makes it ideal for overnight muscle repair. It also contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your brain wind down and prep for deeper sleep. There's real science behind this. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who ate a small serving of casein-rich food before bed had a 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. That's a significant benefit without any added pills or powders. One of my longtime clients, Harold, he's 70, started using cottage cheese as part of his recovery after shoulder surgery. He also had mild trouble sleeping, and the cottage cheese helped him sleep more deeply, especially during his healing phase. He had struggled with poor appetite in the evenings and protein shakes didn't sit well. We switched to half a cup of cottage cheese before bed, and within a few weeks, his strength and energy noticeably improved. If you're ready to try it, start with half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese, plain, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Want to dress it up? Add banana slices, a dash of cinnamon, a sprinkle of chia seeds, or just a tiny drizzle of honey. And if you're not used to that slightly salty taste, go for a low-sodium version. It's easier on your taste buds and your heart. What I love about cottage cheese is that it's gentle on the stomach, doesn't spike your blood sugar, and works well for folks who can't tolerate heavier bedtime snacks. I've seen this simple food make a big difference, especially for older adults recovering from illness, surgeries, or just needing to restore strength quietly. Scoop, swallow, strengthen. It's not fancy, it just works. Next up, let's talk about one of the most underrated and affordable bedtime muscle foods: hard-boiled eggs. You might already have some in your fridge, but did you know they can actually help protect your muscles while you sleep? After 60, your body processes protein less efficiently. That means you need more high-quality, complete protein, especially in the evening. And that's where eggs come in. Each one gives you about 6 grams of complete protein, rich in leucine, the amino acid that acts like a green light for muscle building. There's some solid science here too. A 2021 study found that older adults who ate eggs before bed had a 19% higher rate of muscle preservation, along with improved IGF-1 levels, a hormone that supports muscle growth and repair. All from a simple, boiled egg. One of my clients, Walter, he's 74, was skeptical at first. He told me he didn't feel hungry before bed and didn't want anything heavy. I suggested one hard-boiled egg with a sprinkle of turmeric. Within a couple of weeks, he noticed better energy in the mornings and even fewer muscle aches. Here's how to use it. Eat 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 minutes before bed. They're quick, convenient, and don't require cooking or cleanup. Want to boost the benefit? Add a dash of turmeric, black pepper, or pair it with a few slices of avocado for healthy fats. And just to clear the air, cholesterol in eggs isn't the villain it once was. Most major nutrition groups, including the American Heart Association, now agree that 1 to 2 eggs a day are perfectly safe for most healthy adults. It's time we stop fearing this powerful little food. Eggs are especially great for folks with poor appetite at night. They're compact, satisfying, and travel well if you're on the go. Peel, eat, power up while you sleep. And now we've reached our #1 food for overnight muscle support: tuna in olive oil. It might sound simple, even ordinary, but don't be fooled. This pantry staple packs more strength than you think. After 60, muscle loss, called sarcopenia, can accelerate if you don't give your body the right tools. And one of the most powerful tools is leucine, the amino acid that jumpstarts muscle protein synthesis. Tuna just happens to be one of the richest natural sources of leucine among whole foods. Combine that with the healthy fats from olive oil, and you get a double benefit: slower digestion, longer absorption, and deeper overnight recovery. A clinical trial in 2020 showed that older adults who ate tuna in olive oil before bed experienced a 34% increase in overnight muscle synthesis and even less joint pain in the morning. That's real, measurable progress from something you can grab right from the shelf. One of my clients, Mary, she's 68, had been struggling with balance and stability. We added tuna and olive oil to her routine 3 nights a week. Within a month, she told me, "I feel steadier when I walk, and my legs don't feel as weak in the morning." Here's how to try it. Eat half a can of tuna packed in olive oil about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Pair it with whole grain crackers, cucumber slices, or even a boiled egg for extra protein. Add a squeeze of lemon or a sprinkle of sea salt to make it more enjoyable. Quick tip: always choose a low-sodium version. High salt late at night can raise blood pressure or cause bloating, which isn't great for sleep or your heart. Personally, I love that this snack requires 0 cooking, and it gives you a complete protein with healthy fats, all in one shot. For my older patients, it's practical, potent, and proven, not just a snack, a strength strategy. So let's take a moment to remember what we've just uncovered. We talked about 8 powerful, practical bedtime foods, from warm turmeric milk to tuna and olive oil. Each one is backed by science, loved by real people, and designed to support something we all deserve: strength, better sleep, and peace of mind as we age. These aren't trendy superfoods or expensive supplements. They're real, accessible options that give your body what it needs, especially after 60, when muscle loss speeds up and sleep becomes harder to hold on to. But now you know this truth. Healing doesn't only happen in hospitals. It happens quietly, at home, one mindful choice at a time. Sometimes all it takes is a spoonful of yogurt or a hard-boiled egg to shift your tomorrow. So here's my invitation to you. Start small. Choose just one of these foods tonight. Notice how your body responds. Then build from there. If you found this helpful, type yes in the comments to let me know which food you'll try first. And if you'd like more videos like this, just type more. And of course, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a single health secret that could change your life. Thank you for caring about your health, for being curious, and for trusting science with your future. Take care of yourself tonight. Your strongest years are still ahead. I'm Dr. Benjamin Carter, and I'll see you in the next video. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or medications.